when we start to consider more and more the spiritual aspects of our lives, it doesn't mean that we go sit somewhere and be of no earthly good. It means that wherever our bodies go, or wherever they seem to go, we take love with us. And we give love and service to whatever it is that we're doing. Again, I love the simplicity of this. I don't have to change the activities of my life. I just have to change the motivation. So instead of the activities of my life being to go out there and just get stuff, the activities of my life become go out there and give stuff. And that means whatever it is that I'm supposed to give. And right away, the ego argues with this immediately because it says, well, if you're not focused on getting what you need, you're not going to get what you need, but it's just not true. When we focus on getting what we need, we don't get what we need because there's always a new need. When we focus on giving what is ours to give, we get more than we need. Just automatically, it just happens. So to be in the flow of things, we've been, Debbie and I don't want to say this in a way that, I want to make sure that you know what my intention is in saying this. Debbie's been very concerned that we are spending too much money. And not in a way of like buying toys and stuff like that. That's not it. She's been concerned about it. It seems as if we are just like spending a lot of money on a lot of things around here and the flow of things. And she's looking at the books and she's going, you know, you're spending 5 times as much money as is coming in the church, that kind of thing. I say, we still got plenty. More than enough, right? And I'm thinking about it in terms of we're building something. And we have the ability at this point to build something, but I also think of it in terms of I don't worry about it. I don't have to worry about it. Because my experience has been, through the entire time that I have been on this spiritual path, my experience has been that when I give freely, more comes. That's been my experience. And I notice when I go back and I look at the times when things were really tight, I can see clearly that when I started to get, because if circumstances changed and income decreased, and I allowed fear to come into my mind, so I start tightening up on the giving. See, it seems like common sense. It seems like common sense that, oh man, when money gets short, you got to stop. Now, it is common sense that when money gets shorter, you don't go to the department store and buy shoes, right? But it doesn't make sense in this spiritual seeking that we're doing. It does not make sense for us to all of a sudden get stingy. So this is what's really important about this whole thing that I'm talking about, is that I have to leave myself open to give what is called for when it is called for. Sometimes giving material things is called for. Sometimes, this is why I don't have garage sales. This is why hey, listen, garage sales are fine. That's what you want to do, have a garage sale. But what I do is I just give the stuff away. Because I feel like that, and I don't want to put it in terms of to not give it away, to sell it. There's something wrong with selling it. That's fine. If you want to sell it, sell it. But I just feel like just giving it away. When I have this, I always want to feel like stewardship, right? This is whatever comes to me, I'm a steward of it. And when I don't need it anymore, I should be able to easily let it go without worrying about it. So back to the original point, the reason I bring this up is I just want to be open to what's called for. So if I see anyone who it speaks to me that what I need to do is give, I'm going to give. Sometimes it's material things. Sometimes it actually might just be money. But more than that, much more than just giving away that kind of stuff. Attention, concern, love, light, to extend. See, because this is what we really are. What we really are is the light of God. And so when this says we can use the body as a vehicle to actually open the doors of heaven, the way we do that is with everyone we meet, we give that which is ourselves, which is love. Now, sometimes giving that love translates into doing other, sometimes giving that love translates into helping somebody do some physical task. Sometimes giving that love, which is us, translates into sitting with someone and just talking to them about what's going on. Sometimes it means inviting people to have a meal. Sometimes it means just gathering together for no purpose whatsoever except to watch a football game. It means sharing whatever it is that's going on. But the important thing is to allow ourselves to be guided by Spirit so that we know we are giving rather than doing any of these other activities thinking that we're going to get something back. Like an ulterior motive. Right? It's such a small shift, but if I'm thinking that whatever it is that I'm giving, if I'm in the mindset that if I do this, then this person owes me, anywhere in my mind, if I'm thinking about it, now they owe me. They owe me a favor, they owe me this or that. Or if I do this, if I gather these, then later this person is influential with someone who I want influence with. I'm going to hang around with them and be helpful to them, and then they'll help me with it. If I think like that, I'm always going to be disappointed. I may actually get what I went after, but it won't be what's coming to me if I just do this in an open way. If I just share what's called for. And this is why the idea is if I want to leave hell, which is separation, and enter into the kingdom of heaven, which is this kingdom of harmony and oneness, then all I have to do is change my motivation. I have to change my motivation from getting to giving. That's enough.